the member for Southwest St. Andrew, Dr. Angela Brown Burke, who triggered all of this when she lifted the mace out of place. And for those who don't know, Parliament is not in session. Parliament has no authority when it's doing its work if the mace is not in place. It's not a ceremonial symbol, as I hear this station wrongly saying. No, it is a symbol of authority and power. And Brown Burke knows that. When she lifted the mace, Parliament was no longer in session. And she knew exactly what she was doing. Yeah? Yesterday, she, despite issuing a statement last week, admitting that what she did was unparliamentary and ought not to have been done, she remained defiant, declaring that she will not be silenced as an elected parliamentarian. Here's Kimon Thompson's report.
I will not be trampled on. That's the defiant message from Dr. Angela Brown Burke in her response to the firestorm created by her mace shenanigans inside Gordon House last Tuesday. Invoking the spirit of the country's national heroes, the Southwest St. Andrew MP says attempts are being made to silence her inside the House.
We are descendants of Paul Bogle. We are descendants of Sam Sharp. What that means is that many of us who are sitting in these hallowed chambers, in this house, are only here because there were individuals who dared to buck the system. Because there were individuals who said, I will not be treated as a non-entity. We cannot sit in the chambers where persons use the bully pulpit to say just about anything they want, and we have to sit silently.
The PNP issued a statement on Tuesday evening criticizing House Speaker Juliet Holness for failing to acknowledge or allow a personal explanation submitted earlier by Dr. Brown Burke. That personal explanation was to allow Dr. Brown Burke to address matters of personal and public importance through the established parliamentary process. According to the PNP, the House Speaker was motivated by bias in not allowing Dr. Brown Burke to make the statement. Section 18 of the Standing Orders, the rules which govern Parliament, says while a personal explanation may be made with the leave of the Speaker, such a statement cannot be made about a controversial matter. During her sectoral debate presentation, Dr. Brown Burke demanded that members of the House be treated like adults.
That we teach children differently from adults. We talk about pedagogy and andragogy. Because adults are self-directed learners. Because adults want their experiences to be validated in how we deal with them. This is no different in the chamber. No one gets to come into the chamber regardless of who you are, to pontificate and to scold the rest of us without taking responsibility for your own lack of decorum and disrespectful behavior.
In an interview last week, Dr. Brown Burke accepted that her behavior was unparliamentary, but she declined to offer an apology on Tuesday.
I have never been a submissive female. It's too late for me to be that now. It's too late for me to be that now. So you will not get a submissive Angela in the chambers. No. However, I respect my colleague, but there's a line I draw. If I come before you and every day you disrespect me, that's right. Them say one day the bucket bottom I go drop out. And when it drops out, those who have the authority to punish, go ahead. Go ahead. History will absolve.
Kimon Thompson, Nationwide News.
Rhetoric from Dr. Angela Brown Burke. Yes? She cannot escape the facts. What she did was wrong. A cardinal sin in the practice of Westminster parliamentary democracy. That's a fact. And she refused to accept the punishment for such behavior, aided and abetted by her colleagues on the opposition benches. The speaker named her, instructed the marshal, as prescribed under the standing orders, to remove her, and they refused. Now, if the speaker is to reward that kind of open defiance and disorder, that might as well we shut down Gordon House and save ourselves. She knows that, the PNP knows that, every single one of them in the parliament know that. And you cannot lose control of the House. The Parliament is a critical institution in the architecture of the governance structure that we have in Jamaica. And if Burke gets away with it, so next week it would be another member, and then you're going to be told, so why you never did nothing with Burke? So listening to Dr. Burke, empty rhetoric. Yeah? Empty rhetoric. Come on, man. We know better. We know better. And let's not beat around the bush. Yeah? I would have been better disposed to the arguments of Dr. Burke, you know, if she had taken up that mace and declared, I'm defying you right then and there because I'm so convinced and convicted. Yeah? But she'd do it in a tiptoe. Lift it, put it on back. Yeah? Come on. Not conviction, that at all. And here we are now. And what is on the line? Do we lose control of the House? We, the people of Jamaica, lose control of the House because we have a parliamentary opposition that feels it has strength in the 28 members it now has, up from 14 prior to last year's elections. And therefore it is going to hold the business of the country over a barrel. That is what is at stake now. Control of the House. And Juliet Holness's leadership of the House is on the line. Time for the break.
My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and